Hello everybody, I hope you're all well. Today I'd like to say happy birthday to Gabriella and Jose. Here is a story for you both, and for all my friends who might like a moment's calm from the current events and problems of the day. I've called it The Amazing Twins. Some of you may have read the fables and Mayan legends about the hero twins. Well, this is a story about Autu and Inu. They were twins who lived in a village deep in the heart of the jungle many, many moons ago. Autu was very active, an intrepid explorer, always wanting to do more and see more, climbing the trees and wanting to do better. The villagers fondly called Autu Little Monkey. Little Monkey often said, "One day I'll climb the highest tree and I'll see the whole world." Inu was very contented, an eager helper, always listening to the elders and the shaman, a little slow to learn but always sensing things from nature's signs. The villagers called Inu Little Bear. Little Bear often said, "With each step I take, the world shows me that I can grow." Then one day a sickness fell upon the villagers, and almost everyone was ill. They prepared special soup and stew with all the good foods that they could find, but still the sickness did not go. The shaman performed sacred ritual with special song and tobacco, but still the sickness did not leave. Then the head shaman, most respected elder, said, "We must make a special medicine to kill this fever. I need a volunteer to go into the jungle and find the things needed. I cannot go because I'm caring for my patients here." He chanted the ancient song to those who could listen, about the bark of the sacred tree which grew near the vine of souls, and the ripe fruit from the weeping shaman, and the flowers and plants that must be found. If one was forgotten, the potion would not work. Autu sprang forward with eager voice and said, "I know the forest. I will go. I'm fast and I can climb to collect all the fruits and flowers." But the shaman answered, "Little Monkey, you are very skilled and you know the forest well, but this quest is like a maze. You must be careful not to lose valuable time." Then the shaman said, "Inu, my dear little bear, you have learned with the spirits of Mother Nature. You will remember the recipe of the ancient medicine. You must go with Little Monkey to help us all." Inu was so pleased and honoured to be selected, and off they went deep into the jungle. The first creatures they met along the way were the great macaws. Inu said, "How beautiful you are! How are you today?" Autu said, "Great macaws, tell me, where is the sacred tree?" The macaws replied, "We are well, thank you, Inu." And to Autu, the great macaw said, "We fly so high above the canopy of trees and the snaking river beyond. Why would we know where your tree might be?" Then they met a monkey up in a tree. Autu quickly climbed up and said, "Hello, monkey, I can climb better than you. Tell me, where is the sacred tree?" The monkey replied, "Oh, is that so?" and leapt off, grabbing another vine and disappearing into the forest without a trace. When Autu came down, he found Inu, eyes closed, legs crossed, sitting on the ground. "What are you doing?" Autu asked. "We don't have time to sit around." Inu replied, "I think I can smell the scent of cacao. I'm just getting my sense of direction from the breeze." They found the wonderful chocolate tree and papaya, thanks to Inu's sense. However, Autu was still worrying about the other things and fretting over the lack of time. Then they met the perezoso, little bear to his friends. Inu was so excited and honoured to meet him. "Hello, Mr. Tree Bear. How's your day been? Are you well?" The tree bear related his story very slowly, starting from the moment he'd woken up. From time to time he took a deep breath and paused. Finally he said, "Little bear, why are you here, so far away from home?" Inu explained their quest. "Ah, yes," said the tree bear. "I know the vine of souls. I could show you the way, but I sense that maybe you do not have the time." Inu replied, "Dear Mr. Bear, you are so wise. I wish I could spend more time and listen to you. But you are right." The tree bear said, "I do understand. You are a kind soul, little bear. I will help you. I know where the vine is. It's near the pool where the dart frogs bathe." They thanked the tree bear and went on their way. Autu was muttering under his breath, saying, "What a waste of time." The darkness began to set in. Deeper and deeper into the jungle they went, and as the night began to fall, the moonlight shone into a small clearing up ahead. Then through the gloom they heard a heavy growl and movement as the beast grew closer. It was the jaguar, hunting. She'd been hunting in the moonlight. "Why are you here, little ones?" she said. Autu explained that they were looking for the pool where the frogs sang. I can take you there, she said, if you follow me now. Outer replied, Dear great jaguar, great hunter, no one can match your skill, but please forgive us, we cannot go with you in the darkness. Inu felt it was wise not to follow, but said nothing. The jaguar accepted. Well, you stay alert, little ones. There are many dangers in this forest. Stay alert. And she disappeared off into the undergrowth. Next morning, as the sun rose above the canopy and the birds began to sing in the sky, Inu was already watching the flowers open into the sunlight. Then down came a hummingbird and perched on a branch. Good morning, Inu said. You are so quick and busy. Please tell me if you have a moment to talk. The hummingbird replied, Good morning to you. What brings you to my garden? Inu asked the bird if she knew where to find the plants and flowers that they needed for the medicine. The hummingbird obliged and showed Inu where to find all but one. When Autu awoke, he was so happy that Inu had been busy collecting flowers, but his mood changed a little when he discovered there was still one missing. Then at that moment, when he said, We have so little time, we must get on, it began to rain. Autu quickly made a shelter, using big leaves and branches, and they both huddled together to wait for the rain to stop. A tiny frog came to share their shelter with them. Hello, he said. I love the rain. I always sing when it rains. Inu was delighted. Oh, please teach me one of your songs. The frog sang his song, and Inu listened and clapped with delight. When the rain stopped, the little frog took them to meet his friend, the dart frog, who explained to them the directions of how to find the pool. They found the beautiful spring, which ran down into the dart frog's pool, where stood the vine of souls and the sacred tree. Inu felt the energy and wanted to bathe in the pool. Come on, Autu, let's swim, Inu cried. Autu ran and jumped in with a big splash, and the waters turned cloudy grey. They had fun swimming together in the cool water. The wise old manatee came to the pool. Inu talked with her for a while Autu took scrapings of bark and gathered fruits from the weeping shaman. The manatee said to little Inu, I feel you still need to find something. Inu replied, yes. Then I would say, two needs to become one to make your quest complete. But the journey will be perilous. You need to use all your skills. I cannot help you find it, but you need to look to the heavens. And with that, she swam away. Darkness fell once again. The moon was just a little less bright. It had begun to wane. Autu couldn't sleep, and Inu sat and listened to all the sounds of the forest. The next day the sunrise was magnificent. The sun rose high in the sky. The magic dragon had been sunning himself, clinging to the side of a tree. "Why so glum? You both look so sad," he said. "Tell me, if I could give you a moment in time that would last forever, what would it be?" Autu replied, "I wish I could be at the top of the tallest tree and know that everyone will be well and happy." "And you, little bear?" the dragon asked. Inu replied, "I wish I could be with Autu in that same moment and share that wonderful feeling." The dragon thought about it for a moment and said, "Well, in that case, I feel you should come with me." The dragon showed them the way to the oldest and tallest tree, saying, "Seek that moment together in the light, and all will be well," then scurried off into the jungle. Inu said, "I don't know how to climb that well. I'm a little afraid." Autu said, "Do not worry, little bear. We can do it step by step, and I'll help you." So they climbed the great tree together. At the top, it was a magnificent view. They could see the whole world below. They could see the snaking river that the macaws had told them about. They could see above all the treetops. They could even see their village in the distance. Then they saw the solitary flower, the flower they'd looked for, the flower they'd sought. They hugged each other and shared such happiness, a moment of joy that felt like it could last forever, and carefully placed the flower in the medicine bag. But then Inu's footing slipped, branch broken off in one hand. Autu reached out to help, but also began to fall, branch in one hand. They came together in mid-air, each with branch in hand. A warm draught from the breeze below lifted them up like a huge eagle with branch-like wings. They soared and glided. They went up over the hilltops, over the treetops, and towards the village. The villagers could see them coming. Some said it looked like a big dragon. As they landed, the shaman knew that they had managed to find all the things that were needed. He went off to prepare the medicine, and the sickness was cured, and the amazing twins became heroes. And the elders say that sometimes, if you listen very carefully, you can hear the forest creatures singing their tale. So many happy returns to anyone who's celebrating their birthday today, especially Gabriella and Jose. And thank you everybody for watching my video. I hope to see you all soon. Bye. Bye.